they've really put us in a predicament here of dealing with issues that are created at state level, and we're dealing with all of them at the county level.
And with 50 state-ready inmates who should have been transferred to state prisons instead of the normal 5 or 6 in that status, the Niagara County Jail is getting very close to capacity and even got a state waiver to start double bunking, which costs more.
When I get to a certain number, I have to put an extra officer in there on overtime. So yes, ultimately it will affect my overtime.
Smaller Western New York jails with their own problems. Cattaraugus County now has 13 state-ready, crowding their 150-bed facility. And Chautauqua County with 19, who should have been transferred to state prisons by now. They get state compensation of $100 a day for the inmates, as compared to $148 for a held federal inmate, and must handle individuals with certain behavior issues behind bars.
There's keep-aways where we have to keep certain inmates away from each other because there's no issues. So the more capacity you get, the more full capacity you get, the harder it is to separate people out. Now, knowing these 50 state-readies, they're sentenced to state prison. You don't get sentenced to state prison for minor crimes.
Then an additional cost factor with state mandates for inmate medical conditions or substance abuse treatment.
In excess of $1,000 a month for medication. And say one of these state-ready inmates is in that predicament, we're still on the hook paying for their medication, for their medical care. We have to feed these guys, and it all is impacting our budget in what is already a tight budget year for us. So the state doesn't seem to be too concerned about it. Basically, the meter's running every day. So every day that these folks are in our custody, it's all falling on the local taxpayers here in Kent County.
Sheriff Filicetti says at last count there are about 1,600 state-ready inmates in county jails across the state. He says the state, which keeps delaying these transfers, now giving a new date of May 5th to accept healthy male inmates. But he would be surprised if they'd be able to take them all. And again, this eventually could hit local county budgets for local taxpayers. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.